At last, you have the vision to find my house. Oh, I didn't realize we were actually going to do that. I thought it was still, like, that was just going to be safe for another time, but yeah, okay. Yeah, you're, like, super, like, cute. You. I'm gonna play Super Mario on the CD. Oh. What if instead of 3DO it was CDO, and what if instead of CDO it was CDI? Use the CDI emulator. Well, was it the 3DO, the one with the commercial, where Super Nintendo and Genesis were thrown into the box and labeled, "This is a real man's game console." For E. Vert. Ooh. I heard that and did the Homer Simpson. Ooh.
This is Trouble on approaching.
Who are these? Compass, compile. Don't you just love compile?
This is Trouble One. Landing in danger zone. Dispatching party.
But what about compile? Tell me.
Whoa, never been so much fun. 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 Go up to your brother, kill him with your gun, leave him lying in his uniform, dying in the sun. Whoa.
That sounds fun. Because I don't have a brother.
Whoa, never been so much fun. Whoa, never been so much fun. Whoa, never been so much fun. Go up to your brother, kill him with your gun, leave him lying in his uniform, dying in the sun. Whoa.
What? What happened? Can you all hear me?
Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. Let me.
Can you hear me, Jackie?
Yeah. I mean, I can see that you're. But can you? Okay. Yeah. For whatever reason, my stupid mic. That I mean, I shouldn't blame the mic. It was my fault. When I plugged it in, I forgot to actually set it up in OBS. Because I'm an idiot. And here I was singing for nothing.
Sing again.
No.
Show the world your beautiful voice.
No.
Your beautiful voice.
But yeah, I was saying that, if I remember correctly, some of the hardware engineers behind the 3DO, were some of the same ones who did the Amiga. So what better way to start off than with an Amiga port?
Wow. Wait, if they couldn't hear you the whole time, then how do they know what the stream is about?
They can read the title and they can see the 3DO splash screen and credits and bananas and everything that is good in this world.
You?
You!
You!
Are you a tourist?
Are you a tourist? Do you have any money?
Are you gonna play Art Data's Glorious Doom port? Oh, you know me too well. Absolutely. We are absolutely gonna play it.
Gonna play it, huh?
We're gonna play Doom, Jackie.
I like the Doom theme. It's good.
It is very good. And, like, the 3DO version, like, the music is, like, amazing. But, like, the story behind it is, like, absolutely fucking insane. It's... Alright, do I have Plumbers Don't Wear Ties? I have a bootleg that I made myself.
We'll play through the whole game.
No.
Yes. Didn't that game actually, like, get a re-release?
Yeah, it did. You can play it on the Switch now.
That's funny.
Alright. Oh boy, I lost some of my guys.
I love the part when they have, like, a blooper reel, just, like, or, like, a blooper, like, outtake, just, like, in the middle of it.
Better than limited runs re-release that doesn't even work on physical 3DO. Oh, that sucks. I'm still waiting for them to release Rendering Ranger. Because, like, this is what I find the most infuriating about, like, these companies that, like, do, like, these limited reissues. Like, you have to wait so fucking long for them to come out. Like, they announced them too early, IMO. Also, I'm going to adjust the color balance on this. The balance is too bright. Let me see. Configure video. No. Okay, brightness. There we go, that looks better. There we go.
There we go, that's how you do it.
Yes! You saw 3DOs going for $130? I think I paid like $80 for mine.
I paid 2 cents for mine.
You don't have a 3DO.
Exactly.
Then how did you pay 2 cents for it? That means you just got robbed.
Yeah, exactly. A robber broke into my house and just stole exactly 2 cents and left.
That might just be the dumbest robber ever.
When I noticed my 2 cents were missing, I was like, no! Ugh, I'm in shambles.
I didn't misplace them.
I
I couldn't have possibly misplaced them. They were taken. by the penny pincher. Dun dun dun.
The penny pincher. I remember seeing a video about like a Batman, like an obscure Batman villain whose whole theme is pennies. I think he was called the penny pincher.
Damn it! I've been beaten. My unoriginal ideas are indeed unoriginal. Who knew?
And like I saw a video about him and how he is the worst Batman villain.
On the subject of 3DO games, I never entirely... Sorry, I'm like reading the chat. On the subject of 3DO games, I never entirely got the negative stigma around Gex, considering I hear the games are alright. It all seems to stem around the character being annoying to people. Yeah, that sounds about right. The games, from what I've played, like, they're not the best, they're not the worst. So, like, yeah.
I have a friend whose take on Gex. This friend, he like, one thing to know about him is that he really doesn't like references and like reference humor. Like, he really hates that. But he does really like Gex because he said it's like Gex is just so shit that it goes back around to being actually that goes around to be like,
oh, it's like a taco night at James Earl Jones' house. Like, what the fuck does that even mean at that?
Yeah, like, it's so shit that you get ironic enjoyment of it, but then you get so much ironic enjoyment of it that it becomes unironic enjoyment.
There we go. That's what we need to do.
Luna, I remember telling you about it. There was someone who had an idea for a Gex revival that I really, after seeing it, I really wanted to become real because it's the perfect way to bring Gex back. Where it's like, Rez, because TV is dead, Rez goes after the internet and streaming services. So Gex needs to team up with his son and try to connect with him, despite the generational gap.
That's genuinely a good idea. But alright, let's see. What should I play next?
And then, so that's also the idea is that it's like, they, at the end of the game, they defeat Rez, and Gex looks at his son and says, "Was that the bite of 87?" And
you know what? Fuck it. Let's play Gex.
Then they hug lovingly.
Alright. Since everyone's talking about Gex, let's play Gex.
Yes! This is like a luau at Mel Blanc's house.
It's like fucking Mad Libs.
Gex's humor is just, this is like Blank at Blank's house. That's all you have to do to make a Gex joke.
Crystal Dynamics, Gex and Gex and Gex. Crystal Dynamics. We're going to play other games by Crystal Dynamics tonight for sure. Because they did some pretty cool stuff on the 3DO, not gonna lie. It all
started so simply.
There he is.
I just finished my usual morning routine of nude funker size.
There's his family.
Fired up the
wow.
Grabbed a quick bite to eat, and prepared to watch.
Also, Marcus, the crack cocaine was his jump to 3D. I have a retort to that. The Jaguar game. It's worse.
By Red.
Fractured Furry Tales is worse than Bubsy 3D. I will die on that hill. It's horrible.
Bubsy 3D is just more baffling.
Yeah, until you pick up the Jaguar controller and play Bubsy on that. like, you do not understand how much worse it is to play until you actually pick it up for yourself. Because you look at, like, videos of it, and, like, oh, this looks like the 2D games, like, whatever. And then, like, no, it controls so much worse. It's so bad.
Why were Atari obsessed with having a keypad on their controllers?
Because it's funny.
I remember recently I rewatched Scott the Waz's video on game controllers, and I remember he said it was like when they introduced the keypad on, like I think it was the 5200, right?
Yeah.
It's like, on one hand you could argue, oh, there's more buttons now, but on the other hand, it's like, in what world does games this simple need 9 buttons?
That's how I feel about the Intellivision, as someone who has an Intellivision. Because, like, no, the hardware on the Intellivision is definitely superior than to the Atari 2600, but the controllers are so weird, like, it does not feel as good to play.
Yeah. And then in that video, he talked about the 5th generation and how it's like, oh, PlayStation came out with and their controller is sort of is like an evolution of the Super Nintendo controller, and that Nintendo was like innovating with the analog stick and whatnot, and they just like the Saturn's an evolution of the Genesis, and then he just shows the Jaguar controller and goes, Atari, just go home.
The thing that, like, confuses me most about the Jaguar controller is, like, in, like, that case, like, honestly, as games were getting more complex, I actually kind of get the keypad being on the Jaguar controller more than, like, the earlier consoles, especially in, like, especially in Doom and whatnot, because, like, there or whatnot, like, oh, like, each of your weapons is on a different button or whatnot, so, like, it makes sense, like, in practice or whatnot, especially if you have, like, the overlay cards, which I do not. However, the thing that baffles me with the Jaguar controller is just how cheap it feels. Like, it feels like a third-party controller, but it's not. Like, the buttons and, like, the D-pad are really gummy. Like, they feel really mushy, and it feels really cheap. It feels like a really, like, off-brand Amiga or, like, Commodore joystick, if that makes any sense to anyone other than me.
Yeah. At the same time, I also feel like at that point, more buttons makes more sense as games are getting more complex. But there's a better way to do it.
Yeah.
And then a keypad isn't ideal.
I just, for me, it's like the keypad on the the keypad controller is not my main problem with the Jaguar controller. I have other issues with it.
In fact, going back to that Scott the Waz video, he said with how, like, they had little stickers or whatever you put on them.
Yeah, the overlays.
For the overlays to tell you what they do for each game. It's like, that's kind of when a controller fails, when you have to know what to do, you have to look down at the controller.
Do you not? Oh, hang on. Sorry. Let's see. Is this any different from the PS1 Gex? It shouldn't be. Granted, the only other platform I have the original Gex on is the Saturn, but I would assume it is. Let's see. Gex.
What if they're just completely different games?
That'd be hilarious. Gex, I don't think I've played Gex 3 at all. Gex 2 I have played. It's a little clunky, but I think I do prefer it to the first one. And let's see, Rayman started on Jaguar, then they decided to go to consoles people actually had. Oh, there's a really good video I saw recently from Pimpo or Pimpokes, or however you pronounce her username. I'm terribly sorry if you're watching this and hear me mispronounce it. But like, she was making the argument that Jaguar Rayman was the best version and detailed a lot of the changes the CD versions made and how like utterly baffling they are. And I was like, my jaw was on the fucking floor as she was detailing some of these things. Like, it was nuts.
Like, the big thing I remember is that they slightly lowered Rayman's jump height.
Yeah.
And because of that fucks up so much of the platforming in the game.
Like, oh, this jump is so hard. And then it's like, then you play the Jaguar version, and it's like, oh, wait, what the fuck?
And isn't there one where...
Yeah, in the PlayStation version, you like need like other powers in order to get to certain places, but in the Jaguar version, you can just get there easily with nothing.
Yeah, it's like you need an upgrade that you don't get until later in the game.
Yeah.
To get that collectible.
And that's something the game does in other ways anyway, in more intentional ways. But like, still, it's very weird. Apparently Rayman 2 is bad on PS1. Oh, fun story. The PS1 version of Rayman 2 was the first one I played, because that was what was on PlayStation Network. And I'm like, because like I didn't grow up with Rayman. However, one of my friends, who unfortunately, like for me anyway, has moved away, so I haven't seen him in years. But I have to go back into the level. Yeah, they keep re-releasing that version. He was really into Rayman. So it's like, oh, cool. And that was also how I played Rayman 1 for the first time as well. But yeah, so like there was, but yeah, since then I've played the other versions and Dreamcast all the way, no regrets. If I'm playing Rayman 2 again, it's on the Dreamcast.
What about Rayman DS?
No.
What about Rayman 3D?
Tried the PS2 version of Rayman 2 and didn't really like it. Yeah, me neither.
There's a fucking bajillion different versions of Rayman 2. Why do they do that? Are they
You're funny.
I remember, like, there were people, like, after, like, the Crash and Spyro remakes happened, and then people were like, oh, I hope this platformer gets a remake, I hope that platformer gets a remake. I saw quite a few people be like, I hope Rayman 2 gets a remake. They already remade it like 5 times!
Yeah. At the same time, though, it would be nice to have it on modern platforms in a form that isn't just PS1 version or a broken port of the Dreamcast version. Which they do need to make an actual definitive version of Rayman 2. Apparently, all of the later versions are worse in some way. Yeah, that's been my experience. Again, like,
which was the first version?
It was first on N64 and PC, I believe. Followed shortly by Dreamcast.
So the Dreamcast would be a later version, technically.
Yeah, but it's good.
But if that was every later version was worse.
Well, no, the thing is, like, after that, like, people, like, a lot of changes were made in pretty arbitrary ways. They did a nice version of Beyond Good and Evil recently. Maybe they can do the same for Rayman 2. I'll have to get my hands on the Beyond Good and Evil re-release. That's a game where, like, I've liked what I've played, but I haven't, like... I don't think I've ever beaten it. Picked, 3DO for $15 years ago. Whoa. That's a good deal. But alright. I've had enough Gex. I'm not gonna lie. I've had enough Gex.
To play through the entire game.
No, the thing is, I like more open 2D platformers. Like, I absolutely love Turrican. That's, like, my favorite. But, like, I'm sorry, like, I think I just find the level design kind of cumbersome and annoying in Gex 1.
What about Gex 2?
Let's see. Jurassic Park. Oh, baby! Oh my god, we can play this game. I'm so fucking excited. Time to play the best fighting game ever made. I'm terrible at fighting games and don't know shit, but even I know of this game's brilliance.
Tekken. I'm going from my phone to my computer.
It begins.
You got here. Can I have it?
Oh boy, I am so excited. Do you have the first Need for Speed? Yes. Okay. Oh boy, I get to check your language. Alright,
Okay, I'm up.
Absolute! Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good.
And Marcus is just going, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man.
I was doing some chores. Now
you know this is gonna be good when I start maniacally laughing. Interesting to see popular series that got their start on this platform. Most people would probably guess Need for Speed first. Yeah. Okay, game, are you gonna load? Also, I was looking into CDI emulators recently, in part because, so me and one of my friends, or mostly he did this because he's good with hardware shit. He replaced the Timekeeper battery with, yeah, what the hell is going on? I mean, I hear the 3DO making disc reading noises. Oh, there it goes! Yeah. No, we'll keep it at medium. 60 seconds, sure. Cinematics on, sure. Why not? That's best. Can I leave this? Can I leave this? Thank you. Mission. So if you don't know anything about this game, and I take it Marcus does, but for others, this was a really hyped up game. This was going to be, oh, what the fuck, Rex? But like, it was a really just high profile disaster. Really overhyped and just really bad upon release. But I was looking into CDI emulation because the CDI I have has a bad solder in it, and I'm gonna have to get that fixed. But because I don't have a soldering iron, I'm going to So yeah, I was looking into CDI emulation, and I found out that there was realized the main character really looks a lot like Pepsi Man. He does. In the CDI emulator page, I was seeing like, oh, here's the earliest CDI emulator, or one of the earliest. It doesn't require a BIOS because it was designed for only one game. It was designed for the CDI version of Rise of the Robots, and that's it. That's the only game you could play on that CDI emulator.
That's silly.
The thing is, but that game was also on... This game was on, like, fucking everything. If you wanted to play Rise of the Robots on your computer for some ungodly reason, you could just play the DOS version at that point.
It's very silly.
Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, this game has advanced AI that learns your favorite move and counters it flawlessly. No music, I guess not. I mean, this was originally an Amiga game, so, like, I guess we're going to have, like, either sound effects or music. You liked that one 15-second Brian May guitar loop? Yeah, that's it. That's it for the music. Enjoy. The next generation of gaming. Do you have an Amiga? Yes, I do. I have an Amiga 500. Also, fun fact, the Amiga version of this apparently ran on like 13 floppy disks. Imagine switching through all of those for a game that lasts like 13 minutes.
Why'd they do that?
Because each box needs to have... every robot needs its own disc. Every cutscene needs its own disc. When was this first released? Either 93 or 94. So basically Mortal Kombat 2, but piss easy instead of ball bustingly hard. Well, yeah, pretty much. Like, again, I've said this before, but like, I'm terrible at fighting games. But the fact that, like, again, I'm not even playing this on easy, I'm playing this on medium, and the fact that, like, I even got through that without even trying, that first fight without even trying, that's sad. I was in Biloxi doing a little gambling, went to the local mall, and there's a game store, and a guy had a box full of stuff he wanted to trade in, and I saw he had a 3DO real FC10 console. Which model do I have? Let me see. Yeah, I have an FC10 too. Alright. Oh no, he actually is blocking my moves! He's blocking everything. Dude. The fight of the century!
This is silly.
Yeah. Made the MK2 mention, since you mentioned the AI reads your favorite move. Yeah, no, that was the thing that they marketed. Like, they were like, it reads your favorite move, groundbreaking AI, moves and like designed by a martial arts expert and like whatnot. And the worst part too is like this game also proved, like, Kim Justice has a really good video on this, but like the magazines of the time like really sung this game's praises in order to get like exclusive reviews of it or whatnot. Out of time, no shit. You will not land a single... Man, these hitboxes are amazing. How do you get this guy to fucking leave his Okay, can you please stop blocking? Ah, there we go. There we go. I don't know what I did to make it better, but like... This is... Seems more like we're advancing backwards from Street Fighter 2. Yeah, no, like, apparently that was, like... They were trying to say, like, no, this is going to be better than Street Fighter 2. This is the future of gaming. And in a way, they weren't wrong. This is so shit!
Oh, they weren't wrong.
Yeah,
Sorry, I zoned out, kind.
you're cute.
How am I cute?
You just are. This is me when I try to play a fighting game. Me too. Again, I suck at these kinds of games, but even like the fact that even I can look at this and go, "Yeah, this is shit." Yeah.
That reminds me of my friend who like decided to play a bunch of fighting games to say with absolute certainty that they are shit.
Well, I wasn't saying that all fighting games were shit. Just this one. Even as someone who is very inexperienced with the genre, I'm garbage at the genre in general, but it's just so bad. I love it. All right, let's see. Oh, let's play Lemmings.
Wow, I can't believe we're playing Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, March of the Minis. Or
Got
what about
guilty
Mario
Gear
vs.
Strive
Donkey
because I
Kong
wanted to play as
Minis
Bridget, but
March of
remembered
the
I cannot play fighting games. Yeah, that's a mood. I haven't I'm desperate for I want to play games with playable trans girls or whatnot because me, but I'm garbage at fighting games, so I would not do well. Play Doom next just to show Jackie Art Data's glorious efforts. Oh, I will. Oh, we'll play Doom, don't you worry. Oh my, pre-rendered Lemmings, holy shit. Holy shit. Why are they so slow? I prefer the Amiga's intro. Have you tried the game Tell Me Why? That stars a trans man, but it's really good representation. I haven't tried the game. I'm... Again,
What
I usually...
game? Huh? What?
Guilty Gear Strive.
All I know is that it has a trans girl named Brisket.
Alright, let's see. Okay. DMA design. Whoa. Pre-rendered graphics. Now it's sprite art. Hooray. Alright, play.
Why did they change Mario vs. Donkey Kong into Lemmings?
I know. I wouldn't touch Lemmings if you gave it to me. What's wrong with Lemmings?
They're smelly. Would you... They weren't talking about the game, they were talking about the Lemmings themselves.
Seems like a good game. I love Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 as a kid. Then you'd like this. So wait, let's see. What? Wait, we play. Of all the games we've played so far, only one of them wasn't an Amiga port. Cannon Fodder was an Amiga game. Rise of the Robots was an Amiga game first. This is an Amiga. This was an Amiga game first.
Yeah, the only one that wasn't an Amiga game was Gex.
Amiga homebrew scene. Now you're obligated to port Gex to the Amiga. I don't care how. And it needs to be playable on my Amiga 500. If it isn't, I will scream.
Scream right now, do it. Scream at the top of your lungs.
Well, no, then I'd get a noise violation.
Do it anyway.
No, I don't want to bother my neighbors more than I already do.
Do it. Okay, scream at the bottom of your lungs.
How's that?
Billy. Mwah.
Ah.
You're a cute, pretty girl.
That said,
Girl.
I'm going to be honest. I prefer playing this with a mouse. It works with a D-pad, but I prefer playing it with a mouse. Sounded like a Resident Evil zombie. You're not wrong.
Pretty girl.
Ah, what?
I love you.
I love you too. That's a Cabot Kisser. That it's still crazy to me that you got a 3DO for $15.
Cabbage kisser, do you really kiss cabbages? What even are cabbages? Are they cabbages?
How many lemmings are gonna spawn in? Holy shit. Okay, I think that's the last of them. Good. Okay, can I make you... Oh wait! I forgot about the fast forward button. Hooray. Okay, can I make you not be blockers anymore? Can I make you just walk? I want you to just walk. Can you do that for me? Eh, fuck it, I'll just kill you. Can I please blow you up? Yes!
What if they made a new Lemmings game?
Well, that's the frustrating thing. Is because Sony... the 3DO can render 200 billion lemmings. That was its selling point. But no, the frustrating thing is, just Sony owns Lemmings, but it's like, okay, so when they have made new Lemmings games, it's been like, okay, no, now they're, they have to be PlayStation exclusive. So despite these being like casual games that were like that would be perfect for like a mobile device, and one of the big draws of Lemmings to begin with was the fact it was on everything. Like, instead of putting it on a platform with that kind of user base, like, instead of doing that, which would make sense, no, like, here, it's on the PlayStation Vita. Like, you're not gonna get a Vita for Lemmings, but if you have a Vita, then maybe you'll get Lemmings, but the problem is no one had a Vita.
Yeah, it's like, are they stupid?
Yes.
Oh my...
What?
Okay, I'm on the Wikipedia article for the Lemmings. And there's a clone of Lemmings. Want to know what it's called?
What?
Dingus.
What? Is it actually?
I am not joking. Yes.
Send it to me. Send me
No,
Bingus.
it's spelled instead of an A, it's with a U.
Ah, okay.
But still, it's.
That's
fucking
amazing.
Bingus.
I love that.
Snooping as usual. I see.
At least we have Mario versus. Alright, turn around, and then I. There
Why
we
don't
go.
the lemmings? Why do the lemmings look like that? Why don't they actually look like lemmings?
So apparently, so this game started off as kind of like a technical showcase, or not really a technical. I guess a lot of games back then were, but no. What I mean is like, so they started just playing around with this one tiny. They were working on another game, Walker, for the Amiga, and they had this one really tiny character sprite, and then they just started doing sadistic things with it, and like, hey, let's make this a game.
Why'd they call it lemmings?
Because lemmings, there's the myth around lemmings that they just walk wherever you push them towards or whatever. Like, I'm not articulating it well, but let's.
I looked up lemmings on Google Images and found real lemmings, and saw that this is something where they commit mass suicide.
Yeah.
Like all just going off of a cliff.
Yeah, that's why the game is called Lemmings. Because it's basically the kind of shit you're doing. They just go where you tell them to go.
But with that in mind, why didn't they make the characters look more like lemmings?
I don't know.
Weird little creatures.
Ask the people who made Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. How?
You're cute.
Honey, can you do me a favor?
What?
It's a picture of me on the stream.
Yeah.
Can you flip it a bunch of times so it's like I'm doing a little jig?
I don't know if I'll be able to do it that quickly. Hang on. Let me see. Let's see. Transform. Because I have to click into a bunch of things in order to even do it once.
Okay.
Yeah. I would if I could. Or maybe I'll do it this way.
Wow.
Jackie, go yo yo yo.
What if you have me move around the screen like a ghost? Like a spooky specter? I move around, I float around like I'm Ganon, King of Evil.
I just wake up and you're at, like,
Ganon,
my...
or Ganondorf.
Like that stoop or whatever you want to call it. Jackie jump scare. So this poor port, Randy Scott, is a fucking idiot.
It's not nice.
But it's true. Poor Rebecca Heineman. Poor Rebecca Heineman.
I don't see Rebecca here.
It says Bill. That's her dead name.
Oh.
The person assigned to make this port was a trans woman, and she was really talented at making stuff under like bewildering restraints. It's kind of a miracle this even exists at all. But basically, Randy Scott of Art Data Interactive was basically going around saying like, "Oh, this is going to be the best version of Doom. This is going to be like everything." But then it turns out Rebecca Heineman is signed on to the project at was allegedly a late stage. There's just some cleanup work to be done, but there's no port. It doesn't exist. They just have some mock-up screenshots that they fabricated. Like, all they have is fake screenshots. And, like, they just told her, just take this, like, she asked for the source code, and they just sent her a shareware floppy of Doom that everyone else had. And so basically, she had to make a Doom port in, like, no time at all. She was, like, up against the wall, and, like, so, like, this is not a good port of Doom, but it's not her fault. Maybe after the Doom port with good music, you can try Way of the Warrior. I don't think I have a copy of that, unfortunately. And unfortunately, my new laptop, it doesn't have a CD drive, so I can't make it. Okay, hello. Where's the thing? I want to see what I'm doing. Game. Hello. Oh boy. How do I leave wirefree mode? Or not wirefree mode. Oh god. Button combination? Yes, it is. Sweet. So you might notice the window is tiny.
Why is...
Because let's increase the screen size. It runs at frames per second.
You can count the frames per second.
Oh wait, everyone's saying it's dark. Hey, hang on. Let me. I'm terribly sorry. Cannon fodder was so bright that it. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that.
What?
But yeah, Jackie, what do you think of this frame rate?
Game Boy Advance video.
This D-pad. Oh my god. I'm selecting things that I did not mean to select. Okay. I want... There we go. That's what I want. There we go. Now it runs at a playable frame rate. The GBA had a version of Doom, yeah.
How did it run?
Better than this, but again, this is not Rebecca Heinemann's fault. Hell, her port of Another World to the Super Nintendo is another pretty impressive one, where, like, because that game was, like, rendered entirely, that was an Amiga game that was rendered basically entirely with, like, flat-sheeted polygons. Essentially, kind of simplifying it a bit. Yeah, so what they did was, so you would think, like, okay, use the Super FX chip, that would make it easy. But no. Interplay wouldn't pay for it, the Super FX chip. So, like, okay, I'll use static RAM in the cartridge. We won't pay for the static RAM either. So she had to do it entirely through software rendering or whatnot, and it's a completely playable version of Another World. Like, it's like, yeah, sometimes the frame rate, like, does take a hit, but, like, under those constraints, it's like, holy shit. Okay, so yeah, the music in this port is the best thing about this. It's genuinely good. However, years later, he started a music school for children that got closed down because of things I can't mention on YouTube.
Oh? What?
Diddly do.
He became Ned Flanders.
You are so adorably dumb.
Oh,
Oh my god. Honey, are you EP?
I don't know me.
I'll put it in as advertiser friendly a way I can describe it. He was a creep, and he did certain things that you shouldn't do with children to children, and got arrested.
Hey.
Where's my goon? I want my goon. Where's my goon?
He killed them and hid the bodies in the animatronic.
Where my goon? Shall I pull the pillow up? Where am I? Aha! There's my gun.
Which needs is a gun. And
Huh?
if that don't work, use more gun.
Oh my goodness. This is the version of Doom. This is so Doom. Oh yeah, guess how Randy got the funding for this port before development even started. Apparently correct me if I'm wrong, Marcus, didn't he beg his church for the money? Yes. Oh boy, I sure love frames per second.
Kermit, what are you doing?
Hi ho. It is me playing Doom as Inspector Gadget. Doom on the 3DO is the most fun you can possibly have.
I have Kermit and Inspector Gadget.
Honey, I can't understand what you're saying.
I said, why is Kermit and Inspector Gadget?
Because after you said Kermit, I tried doing the Kermit voice, but it was sounding more and more like Inspector Gadget, so I leaned into that. Honey, do you need to... It's okay if you, like, don't want to be in the stream, or are too tired to.
I do want to be in this. What are you talking
It's funny, you started the stream with so much energy. I think you flew too close to the sun.
I'm not Kid Icarus NES.
We need to get the pillow for Jackie. I would get her a pillow if she was here, but alas, she is not. She was up here like a little over a month ago, and it was wonderful.
Yeah. It's all because of you.
No, you!
You're wonderful.
You're wonderful.
You.
You?
You.
Okay. So before Jackie just completely falls asleep, let's pull out the big guns. People want to see plumbers don't wear ties.
The blue screen.
Oh, but for her portrait in the top right corner of the screen. That's a cute idea. I'll have to remember that.
What? Huh?
Rebecca also had to get the source code for Jaguar Doom and noticeably cut down port from the PC version because she knew John Carmack personally.
What did you say about portrait?
Read the chat, dummy.
Oh, but like, you know,
My God, you are so sleepy.
oh, but I'm confused.
Honey.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god, how could I forget? There's one other game we'll play before Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
Okay, what's in the...
The green fireball
okay.
is saying that we need to get a pillow for your avatar. Because you're eepy.
But, like... replace my portrait with picture of the cat sleeping.
Of the cat sleep. Every cat sleeps. What are you talking about?
No, that specific one.
Because I alluded to playing another Crystal Dynamics game on 3DO before moving on. So we'll take care of that right now. I don't know how much we'll play, but...
This one.
Yeah.
Right here, look.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Huh?
That picture.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Draw eye crest on her portrait and give her bloodshot eyes. If I gave her bloodshot eyes, she'd just look stoned.
That'd be a creepy pasta.
Honey, what do you think of the man?
Andros.
This game actually kind of kicks ass, I'm not gonna lie. The music is great. I don't know if we'll get to the second world, but like... I really like this game. I prefer this to Gex, honestly. If I'm playing a Crystal Dynamics game on
Wait,
video,
what?
I'm playing this.
That's the last
I can barely hear you. Honey, do you need to take a nap? It's okay if you do. It's okay if you need to take a nap. If you need to jump out of the stream, it's okay.
No.
You are so cute.
And I'm queer.
Yes, you are queer, and so am I.
But who is the who has the query?
Who has the query? This is probably the best game we've played so far. Actually, yeah, I would agree. I like this game a lot. I like rail arcade, like rail shooter kind of games in general, but like this kind of like flight shooter I've always been really into, but like this is a good one. This or Gex, that has its fans. I like this more. Ah! Oh no. Oh, oh, oh. It's scary. Oh.
It's scary.
Oh.
What's so scary?
Honey, do we need to get out Fred Fuckstone?
No. Do we have to get out really fast?
Do we need to play the Carmen Overture? Honey, I can't understand what you're saying. You are so sleepy. I think you started this stream with so much energy, but I think you bled yourself dry super quickly. I think you used too much energy at once.
Oh.
God, you're cute.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
do you have any root beer or something lying around that could help you wake up?
I do have root beer right here.
Why don't you drink some?
Block it down.
Ooh.
I just can't read it.
But yeah, I just... Hopefully I'll be able to stream more. Just in general, because, like... One of the big things that was keeping me from streaming was I wanted to get my next video just done. I've been working on it too long. It didn't help that there were a lot of production issues. But... Oh my god, it's... it was really hard to do that video. Hopefully I've made it fun to watch, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's up on Patreon. I'm going to leave it on there for a little while, but I'll probably put it on YouTube in like a week or two. But now that that's done, I'm happy to be doing like smaller things. Okay, we need to think of something to wake you up, honey.
Oh.
Honey, what did you think about the stream is awesome, I'd love more. I'm glad to hear that. But, honey, your thoughts on the Ranma announcement today?
I like ramen.
Scream like she
Where
asked
the-
you to earlier.
Like it was like
How's that?
your hair was more pink.
I can't understand. Do we need to get one of those like old like maze screamer videos?
Oh.
Eepy girl. Have you seen the Yurusei Yatsura reboot? I don't think I finished it. I definitely started it. I didn't have as much frame of reference. Because like, but what I saw I did enjoy. My main concern with the Ranma reboot, from the trailer, it looks like, okay, no, this seems to be like a really faithful retelling or whatnot, and like a lot of the shots are like one-to-one the same. But then I'm like, I hope that it does more than that. Like I'm really hoping that, like, because the thing I've always wanted from more Ranma anime is like the stories that the anime never adapted being adapted. So
like the ending.
Yeah, like the ending or whatnot, but like, so
What if Ranma became woke?
that would require introspection, and those characters are allergic to that. Because, like, no, they're, like, anime isn't really known for trans representation, I feel like. Yeah, no, you can tell that, like, okay, I want to watch something, like, relatable to my experiences. I'm gonna watch Ranma What Half. That's one of the closer things I can think of.
What about Marvel?
But what a lot of the anime community's god-awful. Tell me about it. There's a reason why I've distanced myself and never got too close to it with their bigger... Yeah.
What about Marvel?
You're cute. But,
Don't you remember when Mario looked in the mirror and he cried tears of joy and said, "It's a me."
I love that meme. But now I'm just thinking about, there was one time in college, this was like several years ago, this was 2017.
Also Vivian.
I mean, yeah, but like in like 2017, I was, this is when Carl and I were roommates.
Carl.
No, Jackie, you've met Carl. And for clarification, Carl is the guy who was acting alongside me in the, it's kind of like a board game skit. He was the one with the long hair. But we were watching Ranma and Half together, and like at some point he just turns to me and he goes, I figured it out. I know why you like this show now. I know why you like this so much now. It's you. This is just what your life is like. And I just looked smugly at him, and I'm just like, the show speaks to me. She's so sleepy she forgot who everyone was.
Oh.
When the thing is, when I get super sleepy, I get very like giggly and weird. When Jackie gets sleepy, she gets really, really adorably dumb.
Oh. Oh. I don't understand.
Of course you don't.
Why you don't?
Honey, what is 2 plus 2? Honey, you're not answering. I'm always tired because I can relate.
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
Your brain is just Mario right now. You keep going back to Mario.
Oh, no, I guess I'm a Mario.
You're in a Mario mood? I like the alliteration.
Mario.
And Luigi Mario.
Mario.
There's toast, yeah. Alright, I'll switch games in a minute.
What do you think? Honey, you know what game you should play next?
What?
You should play Super Mario Bros.
I thought you wanted me to play Wild Woody.
On the NES. But honey, it's so retro.
I don't know, Wild Woody is pretty retro.
What is a better game? Super Mario Brothers or Wild Woody?
I can't even I can't even make the joke. It's Mario Brothers is better than Wild Woody.
Mario Brothers, the arcade game?
That's not the one I was thinking of, but like sure, that too.
What about Mario Brothers, the Game & Watch game? the classic, iconic, anti-capitalist game.
Yeah. See, now that we're talking about Mario, now your like brain cells are waking up a little bit.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that to be the response. Honey, I love you.
I love you too, you're so cute and so
Have you seen
pretty
Oni
and
plays their
so
playthrough of Wild Woody? Was amazing. Yeah, no, that's how I knew about it. And then I played the game for myself, and I'm like, holy shit, this controls like shit.
Well, what Ding Dong said was accurate. You press the button.
Woody occasionally jumps.
What more could you?
And it's funny too because like, well, again, Jackie has come here a few times or whatnot, and she has had the opportunity to play it.
I have taken the opportunity to play it multiple times.
Yeah, and meanwhile, like my former roommate, the last time we were all hanging out, like me and a bunch of my friends, he was complaining about like, oh, I feel left out. I didn't play Wild Woody. I want to play Wild Woody. And then he did, and he hated it, and he was complaining the whole time. And then we were all just like, you asked for this!
What's your favorite part, Lyle?
I don't know. Ding Dong DG is one of my favorite creators on the platform. He's great. Blessed Ding Dong.
Now I'm just thinking about hey guy with the sunglasses from the music video for Weird Al Yankovic's Fat, which is a parody of Michael Jackson's Fat. Who's the best member of Only Plays? And he says, yo, ding dong, man, ding dong. Ding. And apparently that's also where Ding Dong actually got the name from. It's a Weird Al, of course.
Yeah. Jackie, what do you think of these particle effects?
Particles, they're in my eye, they burn.
But also, in fairness to Jackie, there are times where I am perfectly wide awake and my brain cells are not functioning at all.
My brain cells just never function.
They function more than others sometimes. Like, you're waking up a bit more now, but you say that they are practically pleasing particles? Sure. But no, Jackie and I, we share two brain cells.
Well done. Burned her.
If one of us is coherent, the other one it probably isn't. Oh my god, I love the music in this level. Which sucks because I can barely hear it. I need to turn it up. Options. You missed the pun, Luna, what the hell? Particularly pleasing part. Ah, there we go, yeah. Sorry about that.
What the hell? Got this thing.
I misread it. Okay.
You misread it?
I misread the...
What happened to Reddit?
No, but that's not... Honey!
Huh?
These are some amazing graphics for 1994. Yeah, I agree. Also, holy shit, that means this game is... me years old. I was born in 94.
You were born on the exact same day as Pac-Man 2, the new adventures.
She's not joking, by the way. I was brought into the world the same exact day as Smug Pac-Man.
And then Repack was on your birthday.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? It's like, it's literally like what Cat Icarus has said about like Crash Bandicoot and him or whatnot. Like, that's my relationship with Pac-Man, basically. Okay, everyone, can you hear the music? Because the music in this stage is amazing. Down, 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 down. Where's the saxophone? I need the sax solo.
I find the reason you got to play Pac-Man.
Huh?
said, I find the reason you're able to play Pac-Man.
You find the reason I could play Pac-Man. What?
Interesting.
Okay, so my
Family.
yeah, so my family, my parents weren't really into video games before. I mean, my dad still isn't, but like my mom got more into them when I got a Game Boy. We would play Game Boy Advance games together, and we would, and she would play Pac-Man World 2 with me. But earlier on, like, they didn't want me, they wanted to stick to properties that they knew and were more familiar with. Because, like, we don't know who this plumber man is. We don't know. And this was, like, around the time where there was a lot of hubbub around violent video games, like, warping the minds of children and whatnot. So, we don't know about this. Oh, but Pac-Man. We know Pac-Man. Because my grandfather played Pac-Man as a... well, not as a kid. I mean... a fully grown man, but like when he was alive, my grandfather would play Pac-Man, but he passed before I was born. So yeah, like in a way it was kind of a way for like as a kid, me being able to like share something with him. Gotta head out now. Have a good night, Marcus. But no, this music is so my style. I love this. It's so good. It's so 90s, but it's so good.
I think that's like really like sweet.
Huh?
Yeah, you're really sweet. You're the sweetest girl ever.
No, you. You're the sweetest girl, if anything.
No.
Yeah, you are so sweet.
You.
Yeah, Jackie. We were talking about like the last time you were up or whatnot. You want to talk about the cube?
Yeah, we went to Bendigo to get me green cube.
You got an orange cube, first of all.
Yeah. No, the sweetest girl ever got me an orange GameCube. Like, I was so sweet of her. She's the sweetest girl ever.
Stop.
Oh.
Oh boy, the swirling vortex. But basically,
Vortex.
in a prior stream, I was mentioning that Jackie, like, didn't, like, we tend not to really ask each other much for, like, material goods or whatnot. And then Jackie kind of, like, half-jokingly was like, I want a GameCube. And I'm like, can I have one of your GameCubes? And I'm like, and, like, meanwhile, our anniversary was coming up, and I started thinking about, also, wow, this is compressed. This is so compressed, holy shit. The bit rate of all time.
Why is she in the white cloth void?
The white cloth void! That was a weird cut. Gotta love those Dutch angles. I hope you guys enjoy this motion, because for the rest of the game it's going to be still images.
Luna as a bi-woman.
Point is, life's a game, and this
I honestly don't know.
You do right by me, and I guarantee I'll do right
I'm
by
weird
you.
in the sense
But
that
please,
I
please
don't
turn me
really...
into a nun. I'm not that kind
I
of
don't
girl.
usually
I've got a
react to media like this.
They say I heat up faster than any micro. And when
There's
the
nothing.
fire
There's
shoots,
nothing
you put up a new color.
This
appealing
is when
about
you're
this
supposed to-
situation where, okay,
And the Coast Guard
here,
people
this
are
woman
tsunamis
is
in
like
my
explaining
water.
exposition
And the
at me
Coast
with
Guard
no
said I
other
was the only
visuals
person on
accompanying
market
it,
that had mining 4 times
and
the president's filed a string order claiming I have a
it
romantic
looks
interest
like
in
something you would
Washington
see
Monument.
on
They make them so bitches.
a Windows
Look at me.
98
Just look at me.
PC,
Do I look like that type of
in
girl?
like a tiny window.
Well, if you think I'm that type of girl, you got another
that
thing
said, I
coming,
will
mister,
say,
'cause
though,
I don't do one-night
those
stands.
things
Why
are
is her
ridiculous.
And I don't know whether
Why is
you
her
guys
necklace
understand.
all the way down
Fair
there?
warning. I'll be
Because
discreet.
I guess she saw the Super Mario Brothers movie, and saw like Big Bertha and
Now,
what she did
listen
with
up. Who's
the
licking her
necklace
lips
and
up?
that, and
See, I
was
need
like,
this kind of part.
you know
She
what?
wanted a
I want
plumber
to do
to
that
do
too.
that.
Also,
This guy.
like
I mean,
rule of
you're
thirds.
all
Her eye,
reversed.
camera.
Civil
Her
rights.
eyes are up there. Her eyes are up there.
I end up with this stuff. That is, I end up
See,
with you.
this is the problem.
You get real lucky. You end up saving
I
the bad
riff
guys.
things
You become my hero. And
before,
the
like,
reward
maybe it's also because like I was one of those weird kids who would go to art museums a lot as a kid. I always liked the history of art or whatnot. So like I saw like sculptures
Are you getting
and whatnot of
with
like
me and let's discover
like
that
naked
plumbers
bodies,
never
and
advertise.
I'm just like, okay, I can appreciate the craftsmanship. Oh no, she's flattening. Wow.
Yeah, I guess if you like that. Is that Papyrus
Yes, it is.
from Undertale?
Plumbers don't wear. Where's that 3 lame crossover? Plumbers don't wear Ice characters are in Undertale instead of Homer Simpson. This is why you would buy a 3DO for $7 for breasts.
And Marge with Homer. It was Homer's head on Marge's body and Marge's
Don't keep me in
head on
suspense.
Homer's body.
Give me the full story.
Whoa, deja vu. I've seen this already. First decision, please.
Give me full story.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Jackie,
Give me the full
what
story.
do you think about this visual novel?
It's the best one ever made.
Like, here's the thing, this game is, like, shit. But I think, like, if instead, if the only thing that was different was these were, like, drawn, like, anime graphics or whatever, then you'd have, like, a bunch of people claiming, no, this is, like, the best thing ever made, how dare you? What do you think of these negative features?
Why did they do that?
As they say in Plumberland, take your damn clothes. To be honest, I love visual novels. Me, I'm kind of more hit and miss with them. It depends. It depends on the writing,
I
really.
don't think I've ever played any. Oh, he woke up like that guy in Ren and Stimpy Adult Party cartoon.
Oh boy.
I can't. The thing of me, I can't hear anything. I'm just going purely off of the visuals. He's got hair. He's got a
Your
shave.
mother. Now get your ass out of bed. I know you're there, John. John? I
John,
said get up,
get out of
John.
bed, John.
John, if you don't pick up this phone, I'll be in your
Get up,
face in
John.
5 minutes.
It's John Arbuckle.
What?
What are you doing today? Very funny. I want you to wear that I bought fair you. Honey, I want you to wear I bought fair you. Honey, I say wear What did you say?
Scary.
Wear polka dots. There's shirts. Say wear
I think there's something wrong with the disc.
I can't hear it, so
do
I
it
can't
for your
tell.
John.
Why does she look like
Now
that?
what have you done with him?
She's doing her face. Who are you?
Don't get smart with me. Why haven't you asked her out? Don't smart. What did you say? Smart. Well, you better make time, mister. You two are perfect
I
together.
think I
She's a
remember
nice
this
little
from
homemaker.
Only Plays
Mark my
playthrough.
words, the
Isn't
match
she
made in
like,
Smart mouth,
like,
innocent
oh,
young man.
she's
Why is it
not
I haven't seen you with any woman?
hot,
Why
sexy
is that,
lady. He
John?
doesn't
Don't you
want
like
her.
women anymore?
But it's like,
John, are you
she
gay?
doesn't even look ugly. She looks honestly cute.
Thank heaven.
What
Then
did you
what
say,
is it with
SMA?
you? Why haven't I
What?
met any of your girlfriends?
In regards to what?
You
Keep
mean
playing
of
it
all
like
the
this.
women out there, you can't find even one to marry?
John, I can't hear you.
Crap and listen to me. It's time you got
Oh
married.
my god, she
You need
freaking cloned
children.
herself.
I need grandchildren. I need my only child to bear fruit. And in my lifetime, don't you love your mother? No, I won't. Amy's perfect for you. Everything's just waiting for you, John.
Why'd they do that?
Amy is
What
perfect
your
for
type?
you.
Some bikers
Is why
plus?
is it blue and pink? Is she trying?
You hate me. Don't you? You hate my guts. Well, don't you? Go on, admit it. I'm sick and tired of your excuses. Now I'm having Amy over for dinner tonight, and I want you there. You be there at 6 sharp, mister.
Rule of thirds. Her
You
eyes
hear
should
me,
be
John?
higher
I
up.
said 6 sharp.
It's
I'm
the opposite
expecting
problem
you.
from before. Learn how to frame a shot. Plumbers don't wear ties. I swear to God.
I like when they get squished. It's a funny show.
Hello?
Jane? Jane?
Oh wow,
there,
a shot
Jane?
that actually
Hello, Daddy.
functions.
Where are you, Jane?
You called me, Daddy.
There's
Don't you know where I
John
am?
K.
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
Amy's a nice
Where the
girl.
hell are
Don't
you?
judge
Wait,
her
also-
just
Daddy.
because her colors are inverted.
Earth to Daddy. Come in.
Did you see that creature on the right?
Yeah, Jane?
No,
I've seen
I-
that
The shot before, there was a weird homunculus
you,
creature.
Your clock's ticking. Now why the hell haven't you been productive?
I haven't had
Like,
time.
I'm not kidding.
I'm
I
loving
swear.
this.
Hey, girl, how long's it take?
I am. Wait, Tabasco! Oh my God!
You get on the stick and make some babies
Woo!
for your father before he dies.
I love me
Honey,
some
why don't you
Tabasco.
come down
Hang
to
on.
lunch with me Friday night?
The
Tabasco
wives,
gang.
those guys are all geeks and dorks.
Yeah, well, maybe they're geeks and dorks. But
Tabasco
they can make babies
gang.
less time it takes you to put on shoes.
That's just the problem. Daddy, I gotta get to my new job.
New job? What happened to the last one?
Oh, all the guys kept hitting on me.
What? Did you hit him back? You should have hit him back. Who the hell were they? No one hit my daughter.
Hit him back!
Daddy, it's okay. It didn't hurt. Love you. Have a nice day, Daddy-o.
Wait till I get my hands on him. I'll kill him.
Well, they didn't show it again.
They
but
didn't show the homunculus.
I'll have to, like, look back at the video and show you. Why are we seeing this man?
Kitty!
Candy. Hey, look.
Why are they showing us so much of the feet? I don't like this. I am not liking this. I am not liking this. What is this sound design?
Why is Squidward?
Squidward! Oh my god. I want every piece of media that ever shows any body part to be censored like this. It'll make everything better. I'm only half kidding about that.
Well, as a bi woman,
Uh-huh.
what do you think of the guy?
I don't know, honestly. Because again, I'm not looking at...
Is it me or is that shot? You look like Jason Wolf.
Kinda did. Kitty!
Kid. Okay, what do you think of the kid?
It's a good cat.
All cats are good.
Yes.
They should have called this game Cats Don't Know Tom.
Yeah. Because, look, we're going to see him wearing a tie in a second. The title lies.
There he is, wearing a tie.
How dare you?
Why is he...
Kitty!
Oh no, the kitty doesn't like it. It's hiding.
The cat knows what's going on. False advertising. Oh boy, more weird filters.
This is the weirdest game I've ever seen.
You know what? I take back what I said about visual novels before.
Also, wait,
we
what?
would
He
have gotten
was on
our
the
first
wrong-
choice by now.
Before he was on the wrong side of the road. He was on the left side.
I don't know, maybe they shot part of this in France.
Come on. Hey, turn the light on. So now I'm like
Huh? What light?
waking up in my room.
Oh, okay.
The light wasn't turned on, and it was getting darker and darker. And then I was going.
Oh, the plumber wore a tie. I want my $700 back.
Yeah, why does he look like Jason Griffin?
Whoa.
Jason
I call that better
Griffin.
living through chemistry. This is Harry Armour.
Oh yeah, this
Welcome
guy.
aboard.
Well,
Please extinguish
why
all
they
smoking
put
materials
this guy?
during the story, because it's gonna get hot
I don't
enough
know what
as
do
it
you think
is.
of him.
And fasten your seatbelts, because I'm about to turn this story over to you. Your mission, should you accept it,
Ha,
is to get
reference.
these two lovebirds together. You know how difficult it is in real life. One wrong move, and you're sitting home alone on a Saturday night.
It wasn't hard.
One wrong
Look,
move here,
you just make
and the
Pac-Man
consequences
videos
for these lovers
like
could be
on the
dire
internet,
and
and
unexpected.
people find
Fair
you.
warning,
That's
sport.
how it works.
Go ahead. Make
From
this
there,
and
you
your
just
choice.
respect other
But
people's
you better make it
boundaries
damn good.
and try to just
Remember,
treat them like a
we're
human
keeping
being.
score.
That's how it fucking works. Make
So,
Pac-Man
who do you
videos,
want to make
and
the
then
first move?
once
If you want
things
John to
happen,
do it, hit
don't be
A
a
now.
douche. Relationship 101. All right.
Jane may be daddy's girl, but she's no slouch when it comes to getting what she wants.
They just
Besides,
took
John's
someone's
really a
performing
wimp.
arts
Jane makes
project
a move on
into a
him
3D
before he
game.
can count to 10. Watch out, John.
You can't.
So, who do you
Oh
want to
my
make the
god!
first move?
You can't
If you want
change
John to do it,
the
hit
option
A
until
now.
the entire spiel.
Jane may
is
be
over.
daddy's girl, but she's no slouch when it comes to getting what she wants.
Sure, she makes the
Besides,
first move.
John's really a wimp. Jane makes a move on him before he can count to 10. Watch out, John.
Before he can count to 10.
My name's Jane. We've got to stop meeting like this, baby.
It's going to take him to count to 10 before he has a response.
I'm in a rush.
You're gonna take him to Count Dooku.
Here's my number. Call me sometime.
What? What does this have to do with Count Dooku?
It's a count.
Anytime.
Oh.
Like I said, you can
That's
call
how my
me.
brain works.
I mean,
You are adorable and I love
and if you
you.
want anything,
Oh, but you're adorable. I love
You. Oh, hello. Okay. We got them kissing already. Game's over.
And next thing,
Fell over. Okay. Oh.
Brian.
Oh, Brian. I'm playing Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. The kiss of death. He looked bewildered. Oh my god, maybe I am gay. Oh my He doesn't know what to make of it. Oh, I don't like that. Give me men.
Nope. I don't want that.
I mean, you probably do well. That's it, I'm going to the gay club. And thus ends Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. I've had enough of that.
So, would you say that's the best game you've ever played?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, fuck no, or oh, fuck yes?
No, that was not good. Oh my god. Alright. Let me get the Genesis up and running. We can play some Woody of the Wild. I need an anime adaptation. You know what? They should. At this point, why bother? Like, why the fuck not? And hell, maybe like they could do like a choose your own adventure or whatnot, where like if you want the character to make this choice, then go to episode whatever.
Yeah.
Like that'd be fun.
That'd be a fun concept.
Okay, where? Okay. It's time to play everyone's favorite game, Find the Right AV Cable.
Everyone's favorite game, Find My House. Luna, what would you do if you had the vision to find my house?
I love that. But not as much as I love you.
Honey, you're the sweetest girl.
No, you.
How? Okay.
You're just so kind and like just sweet. You just want everyone to be happy and like you're just very wholesome. You're just a very wholesome person. But seriously, where the hell is this AV cable? Maybe it would help. Maybe it would help if there was actually something in the Genesis. Where's my Mega SD? Where's my Mega SD? I'm surprised it's not in there, really. Shit, I don't know where it is. Sorry. Alright. Well, if I can't find the Mega SD, then I can't play Sega CD games. But
play Super Mario Brothers instead.
You really...
It's so retro.
You're funny.
It's so totally retro.
Where the hell did I put this damn thing?
Totally do.
That's where the... It's like, okay, I might, like... The Genesis is there, the 32X is there. You know what? I'm going to check my Genesis games. It would make sense for it to be those... Ow. Oh my god. Is it up here? I better not have lost the damn thing. I paid good money for it. Back when I actually had money to spare.
Paid 5 yen for it.
5 yen, if only. This is really bugging me. Ah. God damn it! Where the hell could I have put it? This doesn't make sense. Honey, help. I think you have the brain cell right now because I am lost.
It's in your age.
Whoa.
Why you little?
I am going to strengthen you to death. Where the balls did I put it? I guess worst case scenario, like I could play a different system until I find it. But like, I'm going to try looking a little while longer just to be sure, because I should have this on standby. Wait a minute, I know where it is. I figured it out. I just need to find my Nomad. Yep. There we go. Sega Nomad. If it was good, that's actually pretty logical. If it was going to be anywhere, it'd be something else that could actually use it. Okay. All right. Hooray! Now back to trying out different AV cables until we find the right one. It was a very entertaining stream, I'm sure. Playing such games as, where the hell did I put the thing, and which cable is the right one? Riveting stuff. So fucking riveting.
Okay.
Yes, you are. It's adorable.
Oh.
Alright, come on. What? Come on! Unless. Hang on. The actual.
Unless.
Wow, you were one of the 6 people to own the Sega Nomad. Actually, yeah. I am a Sega Nomad owner and enjoyer, and oh shit. Oh, that would be why. I figured it out. Also, I need to plug the thing back in because it lost connection. Okay. But yeah, okay. I figured it out. No video cable was actually in there. I am so fucking stupid. No wonder I couldn't figure it out. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least that makes it easier. Yeah, sorry to disappoint, guys. Like, oh wow, like, this trans woman, she makes really thoughtful and good video essays. Oh, she must be really smart. No, I'm actually a dumbass. Sorry I had to find out this way. The illusion is ruined. Okay. But at the very least...
But you are the cutest girl.
That's you.
How?
You just are. Okay.
But you.
You. Okay. Now I just need a Genesis controller. I really should have done this before the stream started.
You really should admit that you're the cutest girl.
Jeez. I'm such a mess. I really am.
It's okay.
Wait a minute, what is this? No, that's not it. I need to keep better track of these things. Oh my god. Which is weird, I was playing Genesis not that long ago. Okay, I found two. I found two of them. Okay. They're both like OG Genesis controllers too, so they might have issues. But let's see. Well, so far it seems fine. Alright. Well, since this was what was asked for, Wildwood D. Oh no. I can't see. Wait a minute. It's not showing on
It's
the...
the blue screen.
Oh, no! Alright, come on. Are you kidding me? Okay, hang on. Okay, deactivate. Because it's showing up on the TV, it's not showing up on the thing, though. That's really annoying. God. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a new one. New video capture device. Oh no, it's me. In full. But now it's not. Ha ha. Alright. 640 by 480, where are you? Alright, there you are. Hello. It is you, Mario. Alright.
And I spent hours of my life stomping
Goombas! Or no, it was Koopas. My bad.
Koopas in
Yeah.
the original Mario arcade game.
There we go. Just point the Nomad at the camera. It can be like mid-2000s YouTube. As one of those weirdos from that era of YouTube who did point her camera at things, how dare you for being so accurate? How dare you be so spot on? There he is.
And your face is just like not moving.
Huh? No! Come on! Why does there have to be something going wrong? God damn it, Murphy.
Milo Murphy. Oh, there you go. Now you're moving around. Have you ever seen Milo Murphy's Law? I haven't.
I haven't. Alright. Let's play this delightful garbage. But yeah, here my new med. I got it for 100 bucks.
This is there a riveting story?
Yeah, there's a crazy CG boy, and he jumps into places where Totem Pole goes. I mean, that's basically it.
Yeah.
Am I right? Or am I wrong? Or am I forgot. Wait, that's today!
Oh my god, this was perfect.
Oh no, he's real! From now on, July 17th is Wild Woody Day.
Whoa!
He's going to jump out of the TV. It's like The Ring, where instead of creepy ghost girl
like
coming
the
out of the
Fat-
TV, it's...
It's like the Fat Albert movie.
I love how my brain goes to horror classic, too. You just go to the Fat Albert movie. What would you do if Wild Woody came out of the TV? I would spontaneously spawn in a wood chipper for him to jump into.
Golly, I know my name, but it seems that's all I know.
Wait, let me explain. I'm low man of the totem pole. My
Get it? He's low man of the totem pole. He's the bottom one. It's so funny.
If you don't get them back, they'll wipe out
What do you think of his
everything.
lip movements?
So, what do you think? Think you can save the world?
My good man.
Really?
As of 15 seconds ago, I was born to save the world.
They should make a live action, or they should make a theatrical Wild Woody movie.
Yeah, no,
Have
they
Wild
should.
Woody
I'd
be
watch it.
voiced by Jim Carrey.
What do you think of this motion capture? All right, time for pain. Oh God, this jumping.
What do you think of the second game Wild Woody appeared in?
If I saw a new CGI movie and it looked like this, I wouldn't bat an eye. Yes, no, the movie has to be of the same quality. Oh God. This controls so bad.
Luna, what do you think of the second game Wild Woody appears in?
Isn't it like some weird indie porn game or something?
Yes, and they got the actual original voice actor.
On one hand, I'm surprised, but also, on one hand, I'm not surprised, but on the other hand, I'm also like, why?
And it's like, it's an indie porn game kart racer.
Why?
Like,
Why that combo?
That has to be. It is the most specific type of game to ever exist.
I guess someone really got a Mario Kart kink or something. I don't know. Like, I don't understand the internet sometimes. I really don't. I really don't.
What do you think of this game?
They put falling damage in their 2D platformer. Yeah, they did.
I remember John Tron got mad at Bubsy for doing that.
Yeah.
Then John Tron said some very questionable stuff, and I was like,
Because Wild Woody and Cars go hand in hand, obviously. Oh my God, This... Has anyone... Chat, has anyone here actually played this?
I think even looking at someone play it, you can tell it doesn't control well at all.
But then you actually...
Then you actually play it and it's worse.
Yeah, it's somehow worse than it looks. No joke, I occasionally listen to and enjoy this OST. So you're a madness connoisseur. Honestly based.
What do you think of the boss thing?
Ho ho, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bam bam. Like, I can't understand most of the lyrics. I also like the part of this song where it just devolves into weird grunting.
The brother's grunt.
There it is.
What do you think of the mermaid in this game?
Oh, past the pirate levels. Okay. That's a bit more understandable. Because this is just gibberish. Oh boy. And then it randomly just becomes Slipknot for no reason.
I like how his head gets slightly compressed.
Yeah.
Slightly squished out.
Yeah.
Remember the edit of the commercial for the yogurt that you crush it and you crush the cup and the yogurt come out and then you eat it.
Huh?
But then there was a commercial for it where they're like looking at people and like squishing their heads with their fingers. But then there's the edit of it that I'm pretty sure I've shown you. Here, where the first one they squish because they were on like a movie set. So there's a guy dressed as an alien and he goes, "I crush the alien." But then everything, single thing they crush, it cuts back to the alien.
That's silly.
I'm pretty sure
You'd have to send it to me again. I'm sorry, I am distracted by the antics of a pencil man. Yes!
What do you think of that yogurt commercial with the gorilla?
Oh yeah, you showed me that where it's Speed.
Where it's Speed, but came out before Speed.
I doubt that.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It came out
I
a good
have
few
my
years
doubts.
before Speed.
I've been shanghaied by a darn splinter.
Speed copied that commercial.
Why are you not a pencil?
By the way, it has a that commercial also has the funny, iconic Pino scream.
Oh yeah.
Jumps goes like, yeah. Also, the tone of that, it feels like Team Fabulous 2. Like the pacing, you know, like the like sort of style of humor. It's very fast paced.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Yeah, Green Fireball, the music past the pirate levels is better. This is better already. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said about the gameplay.
Have you ever beaten this game?
No.
Will you ever beat this game?
I don't know. I'll probably be on my deathbed being like, my one regret in life is that I never finished Wild Woody. Hello,
Then you look
hello there.
Universe of you on your deathbed. And you said, my one regret is finishing Wild Woody.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. Exactly.
Also, Lampat, I am terribly sorry you missed the 3DO games. We're on to Sega CD now. Grab the rope, you dumb pencil bitch.
Remember in Toy Story when...
No, that's not real! That's a YouTube poop!
When Buzz called Woody. That was funny. Can't believe they got away with that.
Bury me with my Wild Woody disc! That is an excellent post.
Remember the kitty?
Yeah.
That was eating food.
Yeah, I love that cat video. It's great. I mean, there's never such thing as a bad cat video, but like, that's an especially good one.
Cats are so silly.
They are. So are dogs.
What about the cat that's like...
I love that video so much. Alright.
Most versions like cut off early, but the full version...
Yeah. It's just another cat.
Yeah. It's just another cat looking confused.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh. How can you ever get tired of Wild Woody? Simple, you play it.
Why'd they call Virgin Games?
I don't know.
point and laugh at them for being a virgin.
Apparently in the Amiga version of Cannon Fodder, if you change one of the color addresses from black to white, it's just a bunch of crudely drawn, like, arrows to the logo. It's making fun of the name.
It's silly.
Yeah, Virgin Games made the best version of Aladdin. They did.
That reminds me of how there's on when Sonic 1, when it says like Sonic Team Presents, there's actually secret text there.
Uh-huh.
That is in Japanese. And it's always there, but it's black on a black background, so you don't see it.
Yeah.
But there's a code you can put in that instead makes the background white and doesn't have the Sonic Team Presents.
Also, everyone.
You can see.
Everyone, guess who did the music for this game?
Me, I did. But if you do that little code to enable to make that secret text readable,
Uh-huh.
it also adds a press start button text on the title screen.
Yeah.
And that is always meant to be there, but it was just accidentally dummied out. And that, I'm guessing, like, the Sonic Team Presents screen, like, takes up, like, is in, like, the same,
Yeah.
is, like, stored in the same place as the dummied out press start text. And by disabling it, it just re-enables this press start text.
Also, Green Fireball is right. Tommy Tallarico did a good chunk of the music in this anyway. A majority of it. But Joey Karras did some of the tracks. I forget if Todd Dennis did one. But
Todd Dennis doing alright.
But, like, this is what confuses me about Tommy Tallarico's, like, quest for more accolades and more validation. What? Oh my god, I was kidding.
He wants his mother to be very proud.
Yeah, but, like, the thing is, he actually is a really talented composer. Like, this song that we're listening to right now is one of his, and it's awesome. Like, it's genuinely a good track. Like, he is genuinely a good composer. So it's like, why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you pretending that you met the Dalai Lama when you just saw this wax statue of him? It's, like, literally the entire time I was watching the H Bomber Guy video about him, literally all that was going through my head was that part of the Sailor Mouth and SpongeBob. Like, I don't understand, that guy's talented. He doesn't need to work blue. Because no, genuinely, this song kicks ass, and there are plenty of other good tracks that he genuinely did that were actually, like, really good. He actually is a good musician, but, like, that makes his behavior even more baffling. Because you would expect someone who acts like that to just be a complete hack. But that's not what's going on. What's going on is weirder than that. This looks like Contra we have at home. I don't know, lead poisoning. This is like Contra, but more Turrican. It has like that kind of like non-linear level design mixed with like a point A to point B level structure. Like, it's Just insecure, but yeah, probably. But yeah, like this game is basically, I'd say it's more Turrican than Contra. But I'm not gonna complain about that because I love me some Turrican. Also, I like how this game looks. Like the backgrounds and like color palettes are like really nicely handled. I really like it. This is just a good game. It really is. Like, something that kind of bothers me about Sega CD discussion is a lot of people like really simplify it by saying like, oh, like it's just a bunch of FMV games. There's a lot more games like this than people would have you believe. I love how 90s music is here too. Yeah, me too. Oh, something I've noticed sometimes with the Mega SD is, with this game in particular, sometimes it plays the music for some levels on the wrong level. So let's see, is it the correct level? Because it was the correct track for the last one. Yes, okay, still correct. Awesome. This game's soundtrack is so good. Oh no, I'm getting shot at. Ah! Oh, okay. Here. Health pickup. Yay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Some people act like Sonic CD is the only good CD game. Yeah, and it's frustrating too because, honestly, Sonic CD, like, it has a lot of good ideas, but like the level design is insufferable. Like, I do not like Sonic CD, and I remember that was the first 2D Sonic game I had, because like everyone on YouTube in like the late 2000s was like, oh, this is the best one, this is the best one. And then I was going through stuff and like, here's Sonic Gems Collection. I could either get Sonic Gems Collection or Sonic Mega Collection. Oh, but Gems Collection has Sonic CD. Ooh. And then I got to Wacky Workbench, and then I stopped playing the game for years, and then I went back to it after like getting into 2D Sonic proper, and then just being like, still don't like this. Sonic 3D and no, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite of the 2D Sonic games. Sonic 3 Knuckles is really good. People were just saying it's the best one because it was the most obscure and they wanted to seem cool and in the know. I enjoy everything but Sonic CD besides actually playing it. Jackie, I know you've said similar things. Honey? Are you awake? Sweetie? Honey? Oh my god, I think she actually fell asleep. Alright. I'll let her rest. I'll let her rest. Alright. disconnect. I'm sure she'll wake up at like 2 a.m. with a lot of energy. Alright, where's... Okay. Yeah. She is so precious. For me, it is 2 a.m. Nice. I'll wrap this up so you can go to bed. Alright. Let's play some other games. Alright. Because we played Wild Woody. Well, let's play Soulstar. That's okay. Press the start button. I have no schedule and I'm shutting. I've been there. But wow, what's this? Luna Morley playing another rail shooter from the mid-90s? Holy crap. Holy crap, Lois, Luna's being predictable again. It wouldn't be a Sega CD stream if I didn't go and if I didn't play some core design games. Holy crap, Lois, this is better than Soulstar for the Sega CD cutaway that is literally just 10 minutes of gameplay stolen off of YouTube. No, this is another good game for the Sega CD. Like Core really, something I like about like a lot of their Sega CD output is like they really like they didn't take advantage. They didn't really go in on the like there's like FMV capabilities. No, it was more look, we can do scaling now. We can do actual hardware scaling. Honestly, like, hot take, like, growing up, like, especially as I just played, like, the Super Nintendo. Yes, I do have a 32X. It's right here, actually. The only reason it's not plugged in is because otherwise, if it was plugged in, the Mega SD wouldn't let me play 32X games. I mean, the 32X wouldn't let me play Sega CD games. But, like, I was, like, growing up, I was always, like, more, like, especially, like, in the retro boom on YouTube in the earlier days, or, like, oh, are you into Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis? I was more into Super Nintendo. But, honestly, now that I, like, can play the Genesis 32X, Sega CD, and Master System libraries all on the same console, it kind of evens the playing field quite a bit. I'm going to steal it, lock your door. It is locked. Ba-ba-na-dan. You can tell I've listened to some of the music in this a fair bit. Both are cool, but I prefer the Super Nintendo for its longer single-player games. Yeah, no, that's totally understandable. I honestly don't know which I prefer. Like, if we're just talking about, like, the base Super Nintendo and... I mean, like, there was no real expansions to the Super Nintendo aside from, like, the Satellaview in Japan and whatnot. But, like... Yeah, like, when just comparing just the standard Genesis to the Super Nintendo, for me, like, I'm going to have to pick Super Nintendo, but, like, honestly, I feel like the add-ons, like, yeah, if you look at them as consoles on their own, like, they kind of do deserve the reputation that they got, but, like, collectively, which is, like, I think a lot of people kind of miss that, like, they're add-ons, they're not, like, consoles in of themselves. So, like, it's kind of, like, a matter of, like, when you look at, like, the Super Nintendo... If you look at the Genesis collectively, then it's like, oh, wow, that... I feel like the Genesis and Super Nintendo are better at different things as well. Like, I feel like when it comes to more of that, like, Western kind of, like, Euro platformer kind of thing with, like, sprawling level design, I feel the Genesis's wider field of view, like, and not as square aspect ratio, like, it helps with the exploration element. That said, my favorite console Euro platformer is still Super Turrican, which is a Super Nintendo game, so take that with what you will. But generally, I think the Genesis is better at that kind of game. You know what? Alright, fuck this all range mode shit. You know, let's play one. Fuck it, why not? But no, I think there are definitely things the Super Nintendo does better, and I think there are things that the Genesis does better. Like, they're kind of apples to oranges. Oh, look who woke up! Okay, hang on. Hi! You fell asleep! You adorable little gremlin, you.
Sorry.
It's okay. I didn't... Good morning. Alright, let's play Wolf Child. This... Did you have a Jackie Charizard Oreo says, did you have a nice dream about Wild Woody?
Oh my.
Yeah. Wait, here's another cool game.
We've been streaming for 5 years.
No. It has merely been 2 hours and 24 minutes.
But like,
Oh my god, you are so cute.
Stop saying I'm cute.
It's true though.
But you're the cute.
Actually, hang on a second. I'm going to turn the music up and the sound effects down. Also, I'm noticing this D-pad does not like to stay in a cardinal direction. It's weird because all the console ports of this game have different music than the Amiga version, like different compositions entirely. The Genesis version references the Amiga compositions. I think Jackie fell asleep from trading for Pack and Roll Olympics. What do you say to that, honey?
I don't know. What 11?
Yeah, for those who haven't gathered, Jackie is very much EP gamer girlfriend stereotype.
What's the stereotype?
Or I guess archetype, really. I don't know.
Archetype, wow.
You're EP.
Yeah.
But no, this is one. It's weird. I think I prefer playing this game on the Sega CD, but I prefer the Amiga version's music. That said, I do like the Sega CD's soundtrack as well. But this is another game that is better on Sega than it is on Nintendo, just because the wider aspect ratio really does help with exploration-driven level design. Super Nintendo games can kind of, with this kind of game, can have kind of a screen crunch issue.
Well, now did you know that you're in cute?
Oh my god, you are just tired and gay right now.
That is kind.
Me too, honestly. I wish I was just there with you. I have to see when I can calm down next. Also, this does make me wonder, because I know you want to start transition, honey, but like, most trans people get sleepier or like most trans women, when they start the hormones, like they get more tired. And you're already tired so often, so I'm like, oh god, are you just gonna sleep for an entire year? Either that, or you're going to defy all expectations and go like, no, I am wakey. The slimmer resolution, it can sort of screw SNES ports over, like the Toy Story game. Yeah, no, that's a very good example.
I'll go from little sleepy to big wakey.
Or you just stay the same and just defy all odds. Just be ready for that. You might have to train yourself to be awake more. Because no, like honestly, when I started hormones, like I basically slept for days straight. Like I was really sleepy. Not with transitioning, but being in an eternal slumber.
Eternal sleep, isn't that like big?
I'm non-binary, not that my parents give a single shit. Dude, when you say that they don't give a single shit, do you mean that in a good way or a bad way?
What are your pronouns? What is your singular pronoun?
Honey, you're being silly.
What is?
Well, they're not overly mean, but they just don't use my they them pronouns.
Oh,
that's relatable. That's relatable. My parents, they didn't accept me at first. It was mostly my mom. It's funny too because like my dad, before I came out, I was doing this project for school where we had to like do research on a social issue, and I chose trans rights. And keeping like my dad being like my dad being this like lifelong like Republican like lawyer or whatever, how like my mom reacts like, oh no, how could you? But then my dad's like, oh, like I know the stories of people. Like here's someone you should look into. Here's someone you should look into. Here's someone like. He just like told me about like all these like trans people in the public eye that like he's noticed for like decades or whatnot, and like he was like, "Oh, let's go to the library." I love my dad. He's great. Of course, when he found out I was trans, it was a little different. He was more worried, and I remember before starting transition, I was open about. No, it's okay. Charizard Oreo, it is fine. But like, yeah, like, we went on a car ride, and he was just asking me like how do you know, like why, and like. He was really trying to understand, but he just couldn't. Bless his heart. But like he was more so just concerned about my safety or whatnot. That's more so just been his concern, and I can appreciate that. I can respect that. He's been sweet to me this whole time. So, my dad is a good man. My mom reacted really badly at first, like really, really badly at first. I'm still like I'm dealing with I'm still dealing with the impacts of that in therapy to this day. But now that like I am like happier and healthier and like I've been doing this for a while. She's been better about it. Like our relationship honestly hasn't been this all right in like since I was like a little kid, like even before first puberty or whatnot. So like I'm happy about that, like genuinely. So it can seem so. I know the feeling of just like, oh, I wish my parents were like, I wish my parents reacted better. Or like whatnot. Like, I've been there, but I think it does get easier over time. I think the other thing that like my parents worried about was like, oh, what if you end up being like a different person than you are, or like what if this is just you trying to be something else than what you actually are. But then like I transition and I act pretty much the same as I always have.
Now you're happier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what, I think thinking about, let's do one more game and probably call it a night because I'm getting tired too.
Play Mario Brothers.
That's not on the console.
Okay, play Pac-Man 2. The New Adventure.
Oh, you want me to play Pac-Man 2? Okay, I can do that. Let's see. All the transphobia and hatred in the world just makes me so sad. Me too. Very much. Every trans person I know and or seen has been such an awesome and talented person. Aw, thank you. And honestly, yeah, I can...
And me?
You're talented and adorable. Sorry, Lampat, I don't have Samurai Showdown on here.
You don't have Samurai Jack?
Honey. Oh, I know. Let's play the Miss Pac-Man port that only works with...
Hang on. Pick Pac-Man 2.
Hang on. Let me do this first because it only works with this type of Genesis controller.
Okay.
Which is so weird to me. But yeah, I'll have to swap out the ROMs or something. I'll probably do another Sega CD stream at some point. I don't like the fact you think you're so special. I don't think that.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Who is this guy? This is, I think, the first time this person showed up. Or, who are you, VH? What does that even mean?
Who pissed in your Cheerios? Of course, no further elaboration thus far.
Why do you think that we are Super Mario Brothers special?
I love the way your mind works, honey. I really do. But yeah, if you try this with the 6-button Genesis controller, like, the D-pad doesn't work. Like, Miss Pac-Man won't control right. Which is really weird. I'm trans, so it's okay. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm confused.
I mean, in the back of my mind, I was kind of thinking of, like, did they mean it like, oh, you think you're so special for identifying as trans?
Because honestly, I don't think I'm like anything too special or whatnot. If you know, if you've ever met me in real life, you would know I have cripplingly low self-esteem. But at the same time, in a world that like tries to erase the contributions of trans people and tries to tell us that like we don't contribute anything, it is nice to be able to like point out and like kind of like, no, look, these are our contributions. These are what like this is stuff like we have done. I think that can be very cathartic, but like, yeah, no, I do not have an inflated ego about being trans of all things. If anything, I think the ideal reaction to telling people that you're trans, I think the ideal reaction to hearing someone's trans is like, okay. Lamphat, my autism is firing off at all cylinders right now. Don't worry, mine is too. I am confused.
Yeah. But yeah, so like that was like in the back of my mind. I was kind of thinking it was that like what they were saying, but they are trans, so I guess it's not bad. But still, just.
But what is so special about it?
About what?
I'm so confused.
I'm very confused. What are you talking about? I'm baffled. I'm befuddled.
What's so special about it?
About what?
About what?
Okay.
We were just saying that it really isn't. It's just our contributions matter as much as anyone else's. Like, that's really what I was saying at the end of the day. Like, I don't know, it's just who you are as a person. Yeah, exactly. And like, look, like, there's a lot of, we're really, like, society tries to teach us to, like, be ashamed of it. And like, it's not something worth being ashamed over. It's just who you are, and it's totally fine. Like, it doesn't make you like a god. It might give you some perspective on things that other people might not have, because you've seen the world through more lenses than they will ever see, and like, we can impart wisdom that way. And I think that's I think that's worth contributing, but like in general, like everyone, I feel like everyone can contribute. Everyone has something to contribute and should be allowed to.
VH, please explain what you mean. What's so special about what I don't? I'm genuinely confused. Like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah. Okay, I just passed through that ghost.
Now, okay, you see, now that's pretty cool.
Good old Genesis twang. Yep.
VH is very vague, like every YouTuber apology. VH make a video where they it's that title, I'm sorry, and it's them in front of the camera and they play ukulele.
Oh god. Alright, you want me to play Pac-Man 2 The New Adventures? Alright, let's play Pac-Man 2.
Okay.
Let's get some fucking milk.
Honey, but the thing is, there's something you gotta do in Pac-Man 2.
What?
The new adventures.
What? Thought we were just gonna get milk. VH, why all the hate for one question? I'm not hating, I'm just confused.
Yeah, like, what? Wait, question? What question? What are you talking about? You didn't ask any question. All of your comments were, I don't like the fact that you think you're so special. That's not a question. and then, but what is so special about it? Okay, that is a question. But, like, it's special about what? We don't understand what you're even talking about to begin with, so we don't know. We don't understand.
Oh no, I'm already wasting power pellets. Oh my
Wait, honey, what you gotta do?
Oh no.
Reset.
I just did.
Wait.
Look what happened.
Oh dear. Oh. What you gotta do? Oh my goodness.
We gotta play the game like this.
Okay.
It fits the confusion perfectly. VH, behold, this is what you have unleashed.
Oh my god.
This is my brain. This is my brain too. I think this is everyone's brain except for VH, who is all-knowing into the mind of VH.
VH is enlightened. How did this happen?
I don't know! Oh my god, look at the cow! VH jokes! Where's the crow? There's the crow, but I need the... No. Oh my... I'm trying to have him look left. He's not looking left.
You what? You pointing down and then up.
Oh no, it's Gizmo the attack cat. Here to attack the last of my brain cells. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Oh my god. Look at Pac-Man's foot on the opposite side of the screen! What the hell is happening? Oh boy. Oh no. Maybe Pac-Man being knocked unconscious will make things better. Oh my god. I don't think we're topping this. I don't think we're topping this, honey. Okay, you can become Pama. You know what? This has been a good stream. Oh god, it's getting worse each time!
Rebuild it again, let's see.
You know what? Oh my god. Okay. I don't think my brain can take much more. Good night, everyone. It's been fun.
Goodbye.
Let's pick this up. Play Wild Woody this way.
Okay, we have to do that.
It will improve it. I like the way you think, Charizard Oreo. Shut it off and turn it back on. No. It's not letting me go down. Well, now it is, as soon as I say that. Best idea ever. Alright, please. So far it looks normal. This isn't normal. No! Oh no. Oh no, Luna's going on a Pac-Man kick again. Get your shelter! Oh no! Why is Wild Woody normal?
You gotta, it happened, it granted glitch when you resetted it.
Okay, let's try resetting it. No, it's normal still!
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think we're beating, Pac-Man 2, if this is like what LSD is like, I want.
There's one last thing, honey. You gotta go to Pac-Man 2.
But honey, you saw what happened!
Okay, just...
You saw what it unleashed!
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, loading Pac-Man 2. It's normal. What do you want me to do?
Go to password.
Okay.
And you have to type in PC.
No. Okay, so PC.
JR.
Jack Razor. Distant Dimension. Oh wait, Pac Jr.
DP.
DP.
W. And then N.
I guess Wild Woody already was all the wildness it could handle.
Wow, look at this.
It's totally not Miss Pac-Man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why does the right side look like that? Bottom right side.
Oh, I hate that!
This is the only maze to have that.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just NES Miss Pac-Man given a slightly different coat of paint.
With a slightly different maze.
Yeah.
But still there.
Ah!
But still noticeably based on the same maze.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't think after I don't think after that I don't think my brain can handle this. Now my brain is the one shutting down.
I know what game you should play now. You should play Five Nights at Freddy's Pizza.
No, that's not Sega CD.
But what if it was?
Then again, neither is this. I don't know what's happening anymore. My brain!
There is a Five Nights at Freddy's game on Sega. It's called Nitro.
Holy shit, you're right.
Because you watched the game.
Yeah, no, you are just unambiguously right. Oh my god, honey, my brain, it is not working anymore.
You're cute. Honey, you're the cutest.
No,
girl.
I'm not. I'm confused. Let's see, what is Lamp Hat writing? Hang on. Fuck this. National Weather Service has issued a Pac-Man warning for the entire world. Hazards include geeking out, take cover in a basement or interior room or in a sturdy building. Take cover now. No, my brain is too fried right now for a geeking out session. My brain.
Nate, to put ass.
Okay, I'll put ass.
Either ass or gay.
Do you have a Discord or something? I don't have a server. I have an account, but I don't have a server. Maybe they'll change one day, but I don't want to boot. I don't want to like make something that if I'm to make a Discord server, I want to make sure it can be moderated effectively. I don't want anything bad to happen in it.
Yeah, I have a server that no one ever uses.
Honey. I want to speak to you some more. You seem awesome. Oh, thank you too.
All you have to do is ask for her Skype.
I don't use... I lost contact with my thing, with my Skype account. I can't log back into it. I genuinely can't.
That's what we use.
Yeah, no, that's how we met.
Yeah.
I don't really use... Yeah, me neither. I do use Discord, but like if I had the time and knowledge, I would volunteer as a moderator. Yeah. But, look, I can think about it more, and I can, like, stick around because, like, I'm going to do more streams either way, and I upload videos occasionally. So, like, after the stream ends, it's not like I'm going to vanish off the face of the earth. You seem really cool, too, and, like, I've enjoyed your presence here, Charizard Oreo. But, like, yeah. In any case...
Are you as tasty as your name implies?
Just from the stream, you two seem like the best people. Oh, thank you! Especially to Jackie. You are one of the best people.
I know you.
But... Yeah, my brain needs time to process what I just saw. So, yeah, hopefully next week we'll be back doing more of this. So, yeah, thank you everyone for being here. It's been awesome. All right, good night, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.